Here's an overview of the square foot garden from last time. Again, this is my asparagus with some rogue melons. I'll make this quick so it's not so long as us. There's one asparagus there. Here's another one. Right there. And these guys are just little. This is interesting. We don't know what this is growing. At first it looked kind of weird. I'm wondering if that's a honeydew now. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like any of the other cantaloupe that we have. This is our next box with kind of the mixed match. It was supposed to be sweet potatoes. Most of the sweet potatoes died. And there's sweet potatoes right there. So I planted some banana peppers. I bought some plants and they're doing pretty well. Again, another squash wanting to come up there. Another peppers looking to their side. And then green beans. Haven't done anything yet. And then I planted some rosemary. Bought a plant. And some basil popped up. Along with, I believe, some cilantro. And our carrots are finally starting to peek through. And you can see there's some more banana peppers. Next box, this is our squash with them climbing up. But we got some green beans and our chard, more beans, some lettuce, some onion. And so this is our zucchini, our first one. You can see it. And then our little climber is butternut. Cucumber is also climbing. There is nothing yet. And then our yellow squash, starting to get some variety in there. Getting some little dudes all up in there. This is one we had to plant late. But some things come up like the beans. Some more squash, butternut, yellow zucchini, beans. And yeah, I believe some turnips and some chard. Some okra finally decided to pop up. And then our green peppers. This plant I liked is called a Fat and Sassy. Finally started producing some. We got a couple up top, so that will be good. This next one is our tomato area. No tomatoes yet, they're getting close. Some turnips are starting to form. Some white turnips, some Japanese turnips, which are good. Some basil that doesn't really like the heat. Some more banana peppers. These guys aren't as prolific as the other ones, but they're doing well. And then this is a big tomato one. He's just one I bought. What is it called? Sweet 100 hybrid. You can see like there. You can see it there with my shadow. There's one. This is our watermelon. It's coming up. Woo! And then nothing yet, just little guys. Can't see any. Just some sugar babies. We got some pumpkin and cantaloupe coming. Some more greens. We got some green beans. Got some beets. Some chard is doing really well there. Some bright light chard. And some onions. You can see decided to pop up, which is nice. More chard. And this box is our spaghetti squash. So you get an idea. And this guy has grown really well. So, give around the other side of the spaghetti squash in a second. My green beans nice. I just had to plant lima beans and they look like they're doing well so far. Here's some green beans. And here is a Santa Fe pepper if we wanted to make salsa. And then some others. We got some nasturtiums finally coming up. But our spaghetti squash, you can see, one's coming up. One's coming up. You can see them. Got one right here. Got one back there. And we got our big guy. Maybe you can see him. There he is. He's getting ready to be picked. And then this is our strawberry box. It really didn't grow strawberries, except for the one plant that I bought. So I started planting some. Gosh. And there it looks like a cantaloupe. And then our corn, kind of out of nowhere, started coming doing well. Just started coming up. We've had a lot of rain the last couple weeks, so it's been really nice. Nothing yet, but we're getting there. We're getting some ones starting to form. So we've been kind of pollinating. The bees are out. We got our sunflowers here. And I decided to try some beans in here. Those are bush beans, and then I got some pole beans lining up right there to maybe climb up the corn. I got some more corn, different variety, a little bit later. So hopefully we can get some nice patches. And then to finish it off, we got some cantaloupe where the berries are supposed to be. We got a big one in there. Some more cantaloupes or squash. This is mostly pumpkins. These guys are pumpkins. And I planted one butternut because I had some seeds. I'd try that. And so I think some of these are pumpkin too. And our last one is this garden box. And is like there's some chard and beet. You can see in there. And then of course, since I used my own compost, some things started growing and we got a couple cantaloupes. There's one right there. And there's another one right there. And the third one's in there. But so doing well, especially with all the rain. So here's the garden. And I'm happy. I'm just waiting for some stuff to be all ready. So see you later. Just kind of the fun of gardening. Here's a spinach. My only spinach that's popped up. Right there. But all this extra stuff here. And then this is another leftover one. I decided, hey, plant pumpkins. I have 4 children. So here's some pumpkins. And where are they? And that was my phone. And then these are, I ordered, and you can barely see it because of, again, I use my own compost. So it's random squash garden, but these are supposed to be raspberries and they did nothing. These are supposed to be grapes over here. All 3 of them did nothing. One actually got some leaves, and then of course I planted it and then it got cold and it froze, and so nothing except squash is growing against the fence. That's good. And then this was supposed to be blackberries.